To create a chart in Excel is very easy. Just a couple of useful tips though. So it's quite useful to keep your data close together. So for example, we've got here some costs, some projected costs and actual costs. Notice they're right next to each other. We don't have row gaps, etc. You can work with that, but it's a good idea to try and keep your graphing data close by. To set up a chart or graph is very easy. You highlight the data. So notice I've highlighted that. I haven't done the total because I don't want to graph it. I go to insert and you'll see there are a number of charts here. Now at this level we're going to just cover some of the more basic charts. So for example, if we go over here, you'll see there's something called column or bar charts. When I click on it, I get a whole bunch of options. So I'm going to go and I'm going to choose that one there, which is a clustered column. If I click on it, you'll see there's my chart. Done. What it's done is it's assumed you wanted a blue color. It's come up with its own axes. It's listed the names here. It's given it the name that it finds over here. This is a nice quick chart, but realize that everything you see here can be changed. So if there's anything you don't like here, it's as simple as right click on it and there's a whole bunch of things you can do. I'm just going to change this chart so I can either redo it, or notice that when I'm now on a chart, I've got a new bunch of tools called chart tools. And under the design, in this version, you're going to see over here it says change chart type. Other versions of Excel, it's elsewhere on the toolbar, but it says the same thing, change chart type. I'm going to click on it, and maybe now I want to try a line chart. So you'll see it already tells you what it's going to look like. That looks okay. We've now got a line chart. The last one we're going to try out here is down here. It's a pie chart. You'll see we've got that. It looks okay. I can click on it, and there we have a pie chart. Now with the pie chart, notice that it's all good and well having all these colors, but what do they mean? If you don't have the legend, all these things can be added, and if you do the charting course, you'll see how to do all of that. But you'll see here, I can either go and notice there's a whole bunch of suggestions here, and you can see the legends appearing, or I can go over here and there's a whole bunch of chart elements that you can choose. So it's just a case of working through the ribbons up here and deciding what you want. Now in this case, what we did was we only took one bit of data. I'm just going to delete this. I'm now going to highlight two bits of data. So now what we've got is we've got projected costs and all the values, and the actual costs. And you'll see Excel handles it quite well. Go to insert. Again, I'm going to go to the 2D column, and when I click on it, you'll see immediately it does exactly the same thing, except now in a different color it's got the actual costs. So you can see you've got all the details, and it's very easy to compare what projected and what actual was. In a similar way as previously, I can change the chart type. Let's try a line. So a line looks quite good. You can still tell it. I still think the column is better. And let's try the pie chart. When I say okay, so this becomes a little bit meaningless because it's repeating stuff. It's all including it in here. So you'll find that that's school fees, that's groceries, and as you go around, eventually you're going to get the same items repeating themselves.